Good afternoon, everyone. We are the students from City University of Hong Kong, representing City Youth Empowerment Project. They are Rachel, Dane, and I'm Daphne. Today, we would like to share with you about our research finding of the extent to which the college students have experienced a transformation through international service learning by taking a close look at the 3 international service learning programs from City Youth Empowerment Project. In the following, we will first briefly introduce our organization, City Youth Empowerment Project, to you. It follows the introduction to our research background. After that, we will talk about the 3 international service learning programs from City Youth Empowerment Project and our research background. Last but not least, we will share with you our experience in those ISL programs. To begin with, let me introduce City Youth Empowerment Project to you. City Youth Empowerment Project, which is also known as the CYEP, was established in 2005 as a non-credit-bearing service learning project open to all students at the City University of Hong Kong. We emphasize both service users' well-being and students' learning. Our project offers a platform for cultivating students' growth and mobilizing students to engage with the community in different aspects. For instance, CYEP offers regular programs, one-off programs, as well as the ISL programs. Before going into details of our 3 ISL programs, let me briefly talk about our research background. I bet none of us here would deny that international service learning is beneficial to college students. However, we seldom take factors like social context and service nature into our consideration when evaluating the effectiveness of the program. Therefore, it may result in having co-finding effects. As a result, our research attempts to contribute to the board by investigating the gains accrued by college students in 3 ISL programs that differ in social context and service nature. With reference to the transformative learning theory, we used pre- and post-measure. Through this research, we aspire to investigate the effects of social context and service nature on college students' cognitive development, personal insights, and understanding of social issues across the 3 different ISL programs. More importantly, we hope that our research will benefit others to operate ISL programs through understanding of why and under what conditions ISL is an effective pedagogy. Hence, we could keep learning and improve practice, but not struggling about how to start ISL programs from scratch. A total of 31 college students participated in the research and filled in both pre- and post-program survey. There were 12 students to Phnom Penh, Cambodia, 9 and 10 students for the programs to Mandalay and Yangon, Myanmar respectively. Having passed through the ethnic community of City University of Hong Kong, surveys were used to assess and evaluate students' growth in their domains of personal insights, understanding of social issues, and cognitive development. And we divided them into 7 subscales, including self-efficacy, social self-efficacy, political awareness, communication skills, affective-oriented skills, non-affective-oriented skills, and interpersonal and problem-solving skills. Meanwhile, a few personal demographic characteristic questions were asked. Having talked about the research background, let me introduce the 3 ISL programs to you. All programs last 3 weeks in the summer of 2016. Before each program, all program staff and students met for basic briefing sessions on team building and discussed issues about global citizenship. Moreover, mass training sessions were provided to students. Additional planning sessions were organized for students to discuss among themselves regarding the development of service plans. All 3 ISL programs featured daily reflection and debriefing components while group discussion and writing logbooks. Concerning the role of program staff, they facilitated the critical reflection and debriefing briefing sessions, the execution of the students' decided lesson plans during the additional planning sessions, and last but not least, they encouraged and supported students to utilize their personal and academic expertise and knowledge throughout the service period so as to benefit the college students' growth. To gain a better understanding of HISL program, I will now pass the time to Rachel to talk about the details of HISL program. Rachel, please.
Thank you, Daphne. And for the Yangon program in Myanmar, we have cooperated with the agency called Myanmar Mobile Education for 3 years already. And this organization aims at provide education for the T-shop students and monastery school students, and will design those interactive teaching plan and activity with the local teachers, and will also have a sharing session and discussion with the local facilitator. And the unique part of this program is that, other than teaching, we will have a chance to visit the local agency like the orphanage and the organization which provides a little service to the citizens in need. And for the Mandalay program in Myanmar, we cooperated with the organization called Pandawu for years. And this organization aims at provide education for those potential students which have a high chance to get into university and those with special talents. They also target at those marginal students as well. And the aim of this program is that we assist for the reformation of the current curriculum and the class dynamic to a more child-oriented teaching style. And the unique part of this program is that we and the local teacher will take turns to be the observer and the teachers in class, and we will have a daily reflection and discussion every day in order to crystallize some new idea in class. And the last program is in Phnom Penh in Cambodia, and we have cooperated with the Safe Children and Community Development Organization for 4 years, and for the National Bureau for Infants and Children for 5 years already. And these two organizations aim at providing English class for the students and some daily care for the children with disability, respectively. And we initiate some home visits to the children who are underprivileged in order to have a deeper understanding of their local situation. And the unique part of this program is that we organize the donation campaign in our own campus before the programs. We collect some daily necessity and stationery and bring it to Cambodia for our service use. And for the results part of our research, I will pass the time to Ding.
So now, speaking of the results, we use repeated measure analysis of covariance to analyze the change over time in the 3 dimensions that we mentioned before. And for the analysis, we controlled the students' age, their cumulative GPA, and their previous service hours, as well as the college that they're from. And for that part, we mainly divide them into those who are from the College of Liberal Arts and Social Sciences and those that are not. And analyzing the pre-post surveys, we can see that among the 3 dimensions, personal insights, understanding social issues, and cognitive development, 3 programs have very different performances. And if we take a look at the significant changes, all the 3 programs, they have significant increase in terms of communication skills as well as effective oriented skills. And specifically for the Yangon program, the mean score have a significant increase in terms of political awareness and interpersonal and personal problem-solving skills. And for the Mandalay program, the mean score changed and increased significantly in terms of the area of personal insights, including social self-efficacy as well as self-efficacy. So how does the service nature lead to the unique performances of different programs, and how does that affect the students' development? And I'll pass the time back to Rachel to share with us her experience in the Yangon program.
Thank you, Dane. And I've been to the Yangon program in Myanmar. And other than teaching, I was impressed by the community business part in our program. Because as I mentioned, I have a chance to go to the orphanage and organization social service in their community and also the childcare service for the office in their society as well. And additionally, I know more about I know the importance of contacting with the agency throughout the service. As you can see that before the program, we have a chance to contact with the local teachers, and we can understand the limitation of this agency, and also understand what resources they have. Then we can be more well prepared before we go to Myanmar. For example, what resources we need to bring from Hong Kong to Myanmar, and how our teaching plans should be designed to make the class more interactive. And even we arrive in Myanmar, you can see that we also have some regular meeting or exchange our idea with the local teachers there, and they will also share with us the current class situation and atmosphere, that we can have a better understanding for their teaching as well. How about you, Ding?
I interviewed one of my friends who participated in the Mandalay program, and he shared with me his experience in planning and activities with the teachers in that school. Because during that time, our volunteers have a very spontaneous idea about organizing large-scale activities for children in that school. And the activity took place on a Saturday, and it was open to all the children in the school. And my friend said he was very impressed by how the teachers was so kind to offer the help to our volunteers, and they are more than willing to contribute in the planning part of that activities. And the teachers also gave different suggestions to the content of the activities, and they even spent their own time to work with our volunteers. My friend was impressed by how the teachers value their opinions. And it's like even our volunteers are just college students, and teachers are professionals themselves. They will still appreciate the opinions of our volunteers, and there isn't a differentiation of levels between volunteers and teachers. So my friend was very impressed, and he feel that he can make an impact to the teachers. So throughout the sharings that we had, we are trying to point out that the unique features of different programs will have effectiveness in strengthening different aspects. Giving support to the fact that in the paper, we found that the community visit activities will help in the development of interpersonal and problem-solving skills, as well as political awareness. And also the non-hierarchical working atmosphere between students and the organization will help in the development of self-efficacy and social self-efficacy. So in terms of suggestions for future research opportunities, as this paper is a quantitative research, we believe that a qualitative research would be helpful to follow up and further understand how the contextual factors help the college students' transformation. And we also believe that a larger sample size would be useful to investigate the possibility of bidirectional effect relationship between college students as well as the community. So this is the end of our presentation, and here is our reference. And if you're interested in our project, please reach us through these means. Thank you very much.
My